Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome, Pika. Welcome, Katrina. Thank you for the happy flaps. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. It's Stardew Valley again today, which I'm so excited for. We have some stuff to do. Hydrate. We will hydrate, definitely. Let me just open my drink. Remember everyone to keep hydrated. Ooh, Pika, you have a matcha latte today. Look at you being fancy. With a total of 9 coffees. Remember not to drink it all at once, Pika, because I don't share coffee through the rest of the stream. You only get one. Refilling my coffee dispenser? No. Me? Never. Okay, so today I want to get further in the Skull Cavern. I also want to organize the farm a little bit. And I also want to move my clothes into the dresser over there because I have so many now. And all our cows are doing great, which is good. Okay, let us take our many articles of clothing and put them away. How is everyone though? How are we all doing? Did I answer you, Pika? I'm doing okay. My foot is very bruised. It is bruised very badly, so that's a bit sad, but I'm otherwise good. Most likely instead of never? No. What are we doing today? I think, is it Mary Lewis's birthday today? Should we open up our little calendar? We're going into spring. On the 4th, it's Kent's birthday, right? So we're gonna have to see what Kent likes. What does Kent like? Okay, he likes roasted hazelnuts, but he also likes jade. Okay, we can give him jade. That's fine. We can give him some jade. Hello, Josh. Welcome on in. How are you? I'm doing well, apart from a bruised foot. It's really bruised. It's horrible. Yes, yesterday. I'm not sure if you were here for the story. So I'll repeat the story again, just for you, Pika. So I was out walking my dogs, you know, as I do, because I love my babies. And being me, I am very clumsy. I tripped on air, twisted my ankle, fell off the side of the pavement into the road. So I have bruised both my wrists and my foot, and it was a whole thing. No, you don't have to explain, Pika. But it was a whole shabobble. I'm gonna tell you that now. So I'm a little achy today. Do I need my watering can? Yes, for the dog, okay. But where's my axe? Can anyone see my axe? There it is. Okay, we're good. I am so clumsy. Thank you so much for the head pats, Pika. They are very much appreciated. Okay. I'll pet the chickens and the cows. Pet all the animals wherever they are. They are making some noises. And Boo looks so cute in his little hat. Oh my god, he's trying to go in the chicken coop. He is trying his damn best. Can I give you a little pat too? Yeah, okay. Barley, do you have any milk? You do. Okay, good. We can put that in there. I think I've pretty much petted everyone. I mean, oh my god, we got a duck feather. Let's go. Finally. Pigeon kidnapping, listen. We'll get there. I will one day have a pigeon. You're gonna all watch me have a pigeon. Okay, we're gonna go and donate that duck feather immediately. Is everyone petted? No, where is my duck? Can anyone see a duck? There it is. Okay. Josh on a 5-stream streak. Hello, hello. What? Thank you so much, Josh. Valamahide Apple, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it would have to be a fat pigeon. I love fat pigeons the most. They are glorious. Welcome in, everyone. How are our days going? I hope they are doing fabulous. Okay, everything in here ordered? Yes. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game, and I'm being tested to put an ad on. So I'm gonna just pause the game, and we're gonna run this ad. For those subscribed, we can chat a little if you want. If not, yeah. But for anyone not subscribed, I am so sorry. I will water the dog also. Maybe we'll do that while everyone's in ad. So I play it now. Thank you if you stay and watch. It means so much. Right. I'll quickly water the dog. I hate when they pester me as soon as stream starts to play an ad. Like, dude, what are you doing? Okay. But we are going to be going into the Cavern today. That is for one. I need a radium ore as well. Let's just take our geodes as well. We have so many geodes. Gunthy can tell us about that. I think everything else is good. I need to... I ideally should be making more furnaces, but I don't want to right now. I do not want to. And I don't know why I have bone fragments in there either. Okay. I think I've pretty much got everything. Now we'll just wait for everyone to come back from ads. The dog is now watered. The pigeons are kidnapped. The coffee is not being consumed yet. So yes, I have been itching to play this game so bad. It's like an addiction now. I just want to play. I want to complete it, and then I want us all to go on and experience modded. You can help me consume the coffee. Pika, you get 1 per stream. Don't think I'm here sharing more. You get 1, and 1 only. Unless you buy your own, then you have to beware because I might steal it. I might steal all the coffee. No problem, Katrina. I know sometimes it can be a bit like a jump scare when an ad just starts, so I do like to warn people. And I thought I'd just do it now, and then we won't have one for a whole hour. And it was just pestering me. But yeah, when everyone's back, it says I've got 19 seconds left on the ad, so just in case. You did try, Pika, you did try. And yes, I will steal coffee. We also need to get hardwood today for the raccoon tree. I do know about the raccoon tree. Okay, the ad should all be done now. We've just watered the dog and I collected all our geodes. So now we can drop some stuff off at the bundles, break open some geodes, and donate some stuff off to Gunthy. We need to mine for stuff. Oh, I forgot my hoe. So we can get some stuff for, what was I saying? Yes, bombs. We need bombs, and I need to harvest materials for bomb making. Let us see. So do we do a crop or a Pierre's Prime Produce? Hello there, for an upcoming promotion I'm thinking of offering some high quality vegetables at a slight premium. Shopkeep might find 25 gold star vegetables. Okay, and there's a new beauty craze in Zuzu City. Apparently a lotion made from garlic is said to remove wrinkles. Anyone who ships 100 bulbs of garlic by the end of the season will earn a substantial reward. I mean, I can do that, I guess. I have 26 days. Okay, let's catch up on chat. Apple, you're doing so good. You just found there is a spooky pop-up convention with hundreds of spooky vendors. Oh, that sounds so good. Now you're watching Fear the Walking Dead. You're feeling spooky? Oh my god. Does that mean spooky season is your favorite kind of season? Because I feel that as a vibe. Pika, have I ever mentioned that you have a really soothing voice, by the way? I feel so cozied up in bed right now. You haven't, Pika, but I'm glad. I'm glad my voice is soothing for you. I hope I'm gonna put you to sleep, right? You're gonna fall asleep watching me. And then you're gonna miss, like, all the red mullets that I catch. Right. Let us... First, we'll donate some things to Gunthy. Because we need Gunthy to take these things off our hands. We have a star. We have whatever the heck that is. Okay. Select reward. Oh my god, I got a raccoon rare crow. Let's go. Yes, horror gaming is spooky. I am gonna put a poll up on Discord and I'm gonna like try and make a plan for like September time to see what spooky kind of games we're gonna bring in to the channel for the spooky month, if you would. Process geodes. It is time, Lacey. I know. I have some plans. Don't you worry, Pika. One of my dreams is going to Salem and Sleepy Hollow. I think we might have already talked about it before. Not sure, but yes, spooky season is my favorite. The same there, Apple. I love spooky season. When it goes into full autumn time, I'm living my best life. And I don't think we have talked about your dream of going to Salem and Sleepy Hollow. You'll have to tell me. Tell me everything, Apple. Also, it's okay, even if I fall asleep, my spirit's still gonna be here to bring you even more red mullet always. Oh my god. Pika, you're cursing me. Okay, let's open our little... Ooh, we got coffee. Clint, you are wonderful. We need all the coffee and hardwood. Why not? More coffee. More mystery packages. Let's go. You are blessing me, I suppose. Okay, we got some more random seeds. We got some potatoes. Okay. Bombs. We need bombs. Okay. These are just like helpful, like, farmy things, right? That's good. We need those. We need things we're running out of. That's new, I think. Oh no, it's not. Damn it. Is that new? No. God damn it. We need some new things, Clint. Come on. Okay, we got one new thing there. Spooky season starts at September instead of October. I feel like when fall autumn starts, that's when I start to get into like the spooky vibes, you know? So that's when I start my spooky season. For other people, it might be different, but for me, I like to start as early as possible. And the same way, because 31 days of spooky, it's not enough, right, Apple? You need at least 2 months, possibly more, to fully get into the vibe. I completely agree with you. We need more time for spooky. Although I'm a giant baby, so I don't, like, necessarily like horror. I'm a big baby. We're getting some good stuff. I wouldn't say it's incredible, but you know. We are getting some stuff that can be donated, which I love. I just want a prismatic shard, Clint. Is that too much to ask? Okay, I'm gonna break open these geodes quickly. I think that one's new. Yes, let's go. That one's not new. We got iridium. That's okay. Iridium was good. An obsidian. Interesting. Okay. Let's donate what we can. Then we'll come back and break open more geodes. I've just been collecting them for so long. Let's donate to the museum. Got a new reward. Let's go. I'm gonna collect my reward after because I have no space. Not yet, anyway. Okay, Clint, give me some good stuff. Give me some good things. Pooty, welcome in! Today you have a matcha latte also. Remember, you only get 1 coffee per stream, so don't be trying to steal mine. Also, 18 happy flaps. Your coffee's all gone? Oh my lord. Already? Clint, I'm out of room. You're gonna have to give me 2 minutes. We have to zoom on back. I also need to buy more garlic. Oh my lord. So much to do. So little time. Closed on Wednesday. Damn you, Pierre. We're thanking the mods. Although now that sounds kind of too quiet, right? Is that just me? What is going on with these sound alerts? Or was it loud enough for you all? I hope so. Bucko, stay there, boy. We're going to drop some stuff off. You heard it fine, good. I like to keep 1 of each of my stones. Okay, then we have sandstone, which needs to go in here also. Look, Pooly, we got the duck feather finally. Yeah, I've already watered the dog. Oh my god, you're all bossy. You're all bossing me around. Okay. We also have another rare crow. I'm like vibing with the rare crows right now. Okay, we also got so much coffee. Let's go. Back to Clint. I just need to make a Mackie roll now. I know, but you know, you're so bossy. Okay, I don't think there was anything else there that I had to donate to Gunthy. Don't pass out, yeah, I know. I need to get better at not passing out. And letting Pierre steal all my money. That's my stream challenge, goddamn. Oh my god. Daily red oh my god, iridium pickaxe already? Clint. My daily red mullet blessing. Gee. If I go fishing now and all I get is red mullets, I will cry. I will cry. Bless the red mullet. Oh my lord. You need to see one? Oh my... Don't spam chat with red mullets. We'll start a fish fire. We'll have a fish fire and it'll be a whole thing. Give me something new, Clint. It's all I need. You want me to go fishing? But I need to break open my geodes. Look how much coffee Clint gave me also. I think he's flirting with me. In the next update, he will become a marriageable candidate, so... Will anyone want to marry Clint? That's the question. That is the question. Maybe if I do a JoJo run on stream, we can romance Clint. What is that? Gunther can tell me about that. Me? Popular? I'm gonna take that as a compliment. The red mullet streamer. Oh my god. Is that gonna be my curse forever? Red mullet streamer? I love that. I'm saving some money so I can get a red mullet and Arthur picture commissioned. Because you asked... Ooh, a crystal cherry. Don't mind if I do. Because you all requested we have a fish mascot as well as Arthur, so it will be in the works. I promise. A red mullet plushie? Oh my god. Imagine a red mullet and an Arthur plushie. So cute. For anyone that doesn't know, Arthur is our stream mascot. He is a pigeon crossed with a dragon. He is a cutie, and I love him. Ooh, the alleyway buffet. What does this give me? Who knows? I shall put him up on the screen, actually. Should we put Arthur up on the screen? There he is in all his glory. He is the little creature you'll see in my starting screen and my banner. He is a special little guy. Because my love is pigeons and I love dragons, so... I don't know if there's a red mullet plushie. Oh god, how do I get out of here? There we go. That would be kind of cool though. I know they do the Geronimo plushies. Which, I don't know if anyone's been looking at the channel points, but there is a new alert there also. Mayor Lewis, I have a ticket. I'm also thinking about bringing like a little channel point TCG game. So if that's something you'd like, let me know and I will definitely put it in the works. TCG Khaleesi cards. Let's go. Coming to a stream near you. You can all fight over like a super rare holographic Khaleesi. Holding a red mullet. Right, where are these? These need to go over here, okay. Die. Emily, you are done. Yes, ooh, seed maker. Yay. Now I just need to make a fried egg. Okay. And we need 3 apples and then we're done. Interesting. Yes, so you would use channel points to redeem cards and it would work that way. Well, you see, you'll maybe have to, and then you like build a deck through that. But it'll all be like custom cards of Khaleesi and her mascots and all the fun stuff. Yeah, the red mullet will be the super rare. Okay, we have a seed maker now, which is good. We have so much coffee. We have enough coffee for an army, it seems. You'll need to get it graded. Oh my lord. The fighting talk is already starting. You have some more iridium bars going in. I'm gonna keep my bombs in a specific place. Did we just get a new follow? Rosie, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the lair. I hope your time here is very cozy. But how are you? Feel free to lurk if that's what you want to do. I do have a Discord link if you would like to join the Discord also and be a part of our community over there. But if not, there is no pressure at all. Just enjoy your time. And of course, if you have any issues at all, you can message me or one of the mods and we will get to the bottom of it. I want to put my new bed down. Look, it's so cute. I'm also gonna have a bed in here. I'm just gonna lob all my furniture in one room. What do we have in here? This is all my food, right? Mm-hmm. Thought so. Okay. What are we selling? Forageables. We do need to go around and collect some more forageables, actually. Speaking of forageables, I want to put my bombs and stuff in here for Skull Cavern. I think that will be good. I also need my hoe. We need the hoe. Where's the hoe? There it is. That's for Skull Cavern also. There's my hoe. Okay. Yes, episode 4 for our Forever World is in the works. I'm hoping to get it out on the weekend, if not sometime early next week. I've been doing a lot of things recently, so I've been kind of busy. But I will get to it, I promise. It's a very spooky episode because we're in the Nether. And we all know I don't like that place at all. Okay. Our sword and our slingshot can go in there. I definitely will take my time. Don't you worry, Poolie. As we need wood, coal, iron, and I don't have maple syrup. That's what I don't have. We've got to keep our mayonnaise for our Skull Cavern run at some point. But yeah, I'm also working on I'm gonna do one of those like 100-day videos, but for a mod pack. It's a Minecraft Stardew Valley mod pack, and I'm super excited. Oh my god, is it too late to forage? Probably, but we're gonna go anyway. I've just been talking and wandering around aimlessly. But we need to see if there are any spring onions. Oh my god! Cinema celebration! Let's go! Thank you for that, Poolie. I hope you enjoyed the Geronimos. Oh my god, another one? It might be timed out. It might be timed out. Did you break it? Oh, Poolie, what have you done? This is a lot of spring onions. Damn it, yeah. It's set for timer because otherwise it'll layer and break. I will refund those points for you, don't you worry. No, you broke it, didn't you? You are so naughty. Any hats here that I need, that I want? Yeah, you broke it. Poolie, what did you do? You broke the alert. Oh my lord. Are you gonna have a Khaleesi's tantrum now? Oh my lord. That's when I don't get my coffee. I'll see if I can bring it up for you now. Okay. Command. What's in my queue? Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and give you those points back after stream. Let me see if it does work. There we go. There you go, Poolie. I will refund you those points. Although you did break it. Oh my god. Get out the way. Yeah, it was. Mushrooms, let's go. We need hardwood for the raccoon. And we need to level up on our foraging. Hydrate, I will do that now. And a posture check. Do not hurt my horse, Mr. Slime. That is very rude. That's what I thought. We need to get our skills up to level 10 so that we can do the new 1.6. Oh god, can he not go through here? This is the opening, right? Yeah. That slime is committed. I will stretch and stuff right now, Pika. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting this hardwood and I'm gonna lag it. No problem, Poolie. We will see you in 15. Don't steal coffee. Oh, cutscene with Shane. Let's go. He's gonna get us drunk. Up late, huh? Here, have a cold one. Oh my god. No one watch. Khaleesi's getting drunk. But life. Feel that, Shane. You ever feel like no matter what you do, you're gonna fail? Oh my god. Like you're stuck in some miserable abyss and you're so deep you can't even see the light of day. I did just hydrate, Pika, and now I'm stretching. Stretch. I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm not strong enough to climb out of that hole. Poor baby. Oh god, I'm chugging. And I'm drunk. Okay. Huh, fast drinker, huh? Woman after my own heart. Oh my god, now he's flirting with us. We're marrying him. Just saying. Just don't make it a habit. You got a future ahead of you still. Am I gonna pass out? Welp, my liver's begging me to stop. Better call it a night. See you around, Khaleesi. You're just gonna leave me here drunk? Oh my lord. Oh, I'm drunk on my horse. This is drunk riding. Let us go. We are riding. And we are drunk. At least my rice is growing. That's a good thing. I wish I could shut my gate on the way. No, I can. Never mind. I'm just stupid. Bucko, you can go in here. We're gonna sell anything that isn't... Oh no, we need that. Anything that isn't a spring onion can go in the bin. It can go in the bin. We're gonna put these things away too. We also need to check on our tree farm. Organize that. So that we can make some more bee things. One day I will have the vocabulary to speak. But we also have Clint's birthday tomorrow. And we need to do the relationships. That is one thing we are going to be pushing for. Okay. And it's raining. Let's go. It's a Thursday. Oh, Gumpy. Oh, good morning, Miss Khaleesi. I hope it's not too early. Well, I just wanted to stop by and thank you in person for all the wonderful artifacts and minerals you've discovered. You've done so much for one person. In fact, I've just received a letter from the office of the Regional Secretary of Artifacts for being honored with the coveted Golden Shovel Award for our significant contributions to the field. And it's all thanks to you. Well, I should let you get back to work. Well, it was all us, Gumpy. I almost forgot I have a gift for you. It's an old key that's been sealed in the museum vault for at least 100 years. It's a little rusty, but still beautiful. Oh my god, we can go to the sewers now. Let's go. We are gonna be going to the sewers. That is for sure. We can also probably do some fishing today. Do we fish or do we do some more stuff around the farm? That's the question. I want to see also how much it costs to move a building with Robin. Hello, little babies. I am here. Don't you worry. Let's check on the cows and the goat also. Let's see how these are doing. You need milking? Yes, you do. I don't think you do. Oh, you do. Okay. No for barley. Okay, let's go. We can make some more cheese. And I think Boo will not be coming outside. Everything in here is good. Okay, let's go. Let's go see what it costs to move a building. Even though I should probably be saving my money for the Krobus Star Drop. And also I need to be doing some quests. No, don't eat the lake. Let's see what quests we have. Harvest 100 garlic. Reach 100 in Skull Cavern. Fix up the giant stump. We're working on all three of these. Yeah, I have one. Oh god. Okay, maybe I'll just give him my one albacore. It's fine. Find Linus's basket. I don't know where Linus's basket is. A bunch of amaranth. Where do I get amaranth from? What even is amaranth? I don't know what it is or it's from. So if anyone knows, please let me know. Because I have no clue whatsoever. Okay, we can grab some stuff here. We have another maple syrup. I need to put more tappers on these trees. That is for sure. Don't eat the leek. Because I need more maple syrup. I don't have any more. Okay. You can take these things back with us. It's fine. Ideally, we want this to be a big tree farm. Right now, it's kind of looking like a mess. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I do wonder where Linus's blackberry basket is. It has to be somewhere. I just don't know where. And I didn't bring my hoe again, of course. Oh lord, we have so much clearing up to do. Let's go to Robin quickly. See what she has. I really don't know where he's put his little basket. Construct farm buildings? Can we move our coop? Okay. I think we have the deluxe coop. Okay. I want to move this one down here. Does it cost money to move your buildings? If not, that's kind of insane. Because I wanted this to originally go here. And then my house needs to go back. And then I need my greenhouse too. Let me quickly get up the image. Oh crikey. Yeah, my greenhouse needs to go here. We're gonna have to do all that again. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh wait, no, it does it automatically? What the heck? That's crazy. And then I wanted this like here somewhere. I think. Yeah. That is wild. I didn't know it didn't cost money. Okay, I love it. I'm here. And how much is it to upgrade my house? 65. Robin, you're ridiculous. Let's go and get our axe. Because it seems like hardwood is what we need for most things. Oh my god. I didn't put the picture down. I'm sorry, guys. One day I will be better at this. Until that day. Bear with me. Okay. Get some more garlic seeds from Pierre. Oh yes, Kent's birthday too. God damn it. Is it a good day to shop? Please take all these things from me. You are welcome. And I'm gonna take some more garlic, please. And I think that's about it. Wait, did I have a cherry tree? I had an no, wait. Which trees do I have? I know I bought apple. That was the first one. I need to save. Okay. No, guys. No buying. We need to save now. We have to behave. We have to behave. That is our goal. Okay. I should have moved the box God damn it. Let me quickly get my tools. One day, like I said, guys, I'll be good at this stuff. But the horse does make riding around so much easier now. Oh my god, I forgot Kent's jade. Also, I need to look behind the community center. Oh god. One day. Okay, construct farm buildings, move. And I think I wanted to move this, like, somewhere here. Oh wait, no. Move. And can I move the mailbox? Not as one thing, okay. Interesting. Well, I definitely want to move the box, I know that. Oh, and I can move Puppy. I kind of like him there, I think. Let me check on our picture again. Did I move our puppy? I can't really see him here. But I don't think I did. Okay. He's good. He is good. But this did go over just one. Okay. Now we're done moving things around. We can get Jade for Kent. After this. Okay. I'm just gonna knock these down. Because I don't think they actually give me anything. Where's my mushroom logs? There they are. We can put these like here. You lurking, Josh? Thank you so much for lurking. We are... No, it's fine, Josh. Never be sorry for lurking. This is a lurking friendly space. Please feel free to just watch, and if you want, you can comment when you want. Yeah, I can move these now. And I can move these. I will need to move this chest also. Let's go, bucko. Did I bring a chest? I don't think I brought a chest. Oh, Shirtless Leon? That is... you do not need to apologize for Shirtless Leon. Never apologize for Shirtless Leon. I mean, oh god, no. Why did I break the fence? If anything, putting a shirt on Leon should be a crime. Just saying. I will say it for everyone here. Okay, that's organized. We can put our cheese presses and our mayonnaise makers here for now. Okay, and I think that's good. Yeah, someone needs to add that as a quote. I think if you do... Is it exclamation point quote? I don't know. You can add that as a quote, possibly. Let me take a look. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, it's exclamation quote add. Or exclamation AC. It might be mod only. Why? Why? Let me do it for you. I will do it for you. I think. There we go. Thank you, Josh. We now have a very wonderful quote added. I think it's a quote worth everyone acknowledging. If I am honest. Good, 10 out of 10. I agree. He is a 10 out of 10. Right. We need jade. Spicy eel can go in there. We will eventually get to, what was I doing? Being more organized. We will get more organized, I promise. We just need to find Ken, wherever he is. I don't know where he is. But it is our priority to build better relationships with everyone. He's not in here. Where is he? Will he be at home? Possibly? Maybe? I think they added it in the 1.6 update. I'm not 100% sure. But it just makes life so much easier running around on a horse. Where is Ken, man? Oh, we can go down to the sewers now, though. Oh my god, let's meet Krobus. But then I'm gonna want to marry Krobus. Oh god. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. A human visitor. This is most unusual. I'm Krobus, merchant of rare and exotic goods. Have you encountered others like me in the mines? I'm sorry if they were hostile towards you. You see, we've learned to fear humans. They have been too many unpleasant encounters. You haven't slain any of my friends, have you? Oh god. So he sells a void egg, which I want. I want a void chicken. Ooh, a monster fireplace. And this is what I'm saving up for. The star drop. My god. I didn't know he had all this stuff. Oh my god. Why would you sprinkle that on a pet and remove them? That's so sad. But I do want the star drop, so we're saving for the star drop, guys. And we do need to come down here and fish. So prepare yourselves for fishing. Hi, Bucko. Let's go. Oh my god, can I not get through? Can I not get through? Okay, I can't get through. I am looking for Kent, I think his name is. I think his name is Kent. Willie, have you seen him around? There's Shane. We need to give Shane a beer, so... Yes, it's very nice. I need a beer for Shane. I'm very sorry. Ooh. Super meal, but that's expensive. Do you sell anything that has luck? No. Yes, I am so disappointed. Shane, take a beer. When can we, like, get married? Where's the Joja Cola? You. Where is Ken? Where's my horse? There's my horse. Right, he should be somewhere around here. Need sandfish to enjoy with some fresh bread. I can get a sandfish, I think. Who are you? Are you Ken? No, you're Pierre. Pierre, I don't need you right now. Sorry. So if Ken was gone for a whole year, what do we think his job is? Because he lives here, right? He's Haley's dad? Or am I completely mistaken? Oh, here he is. Here he is. Okay, here. You remembered my birthday. Thank you. This is great. You are so welcome. I hope your wife does not think I'm hitting on you, because I'm not. I promise. Right. We are being little trash gremlins right now. Just running through the garbage. I'm so happy though that we can move our buildings for free. I thought it was going to cost so much money. But it did not, and I love that for us. It means we can start organizing the farm a little bit. I'm gonna put berry in my inventory for now. And you can go in your chair. Or your chair, I mean, you can go there. Beautiful. And I think we have some pathways that we can use around here. I was gonna use cobblestone, but I kind of like the look of just the dirt. I think it looks cool. I think it's cool, so we're probably gonna use dirt. And then we're gonna do this with this. That's our special red mullet chest, so it can't really go anywhere. The red mullet chest is here to stay. So we're gonna need some grass starters. And some more wooden flooring. Because our bees, we need to set up for our bees, which are going to be going over here. My favorite thing I did love, like, setting up the farm in the Stardew Valley info. It was so much fun. I was there for 2 days just trying to decide how I want the farm to look. And I think I'm happy with what I came up with. Now we just have to execute it. So if you feel like anything needs to change, let me know. We will definitely change things. But at least we have a plan, and that's what matters. I didn't want to go in without a plan. And stress myself out. Did we just lose some wood? Oh my lord. So we need to get a good load of hardwood as well. We need to get better at that, that's for sure. We need to make it like our morning duty to go and collect hardwood. It is 12, it is getting late, but some trees getting cut down will not do us harm, I hope. also need to get all these pine cone things out of the ground. Why are there so many? We have to keep an eye on the time. That is what we need to do. We cannot pass out today. Oh my god. It's 1 AM. Let us head to bed. And our wine is done. Beautiful. What can I sell? I can sell that, that's for sure. I didn't plant the garlic. Why did no one remind me? Welcome in, Orb. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thank you so much for your tier 1. You are on a 3-month streak and you've been a sub for 5 months. That's... Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's give Orb love. Welcome to the stream. We are Stardewing again, which we love. Fortune teller. Okay, they hate us. We feel that. Boo, I need you to move, buddy. Okay, I can put a wood thing underneath that. Okay. Boo, I need you to move. Okay, never mind. Don't move. We'll water you in a minute. I need to plant more garlic. And it doesn't take too long, so that's a good thing. Although I've lost my hoe. Where is my hoe? Honey! We have wild honey. That's good. And our carrots are also done. Maple syrup, honey. All those things. That's a coconut wine. I'm just making things so I can make a little bit of money. But I know carrots are kind of good for energy, so I wanted to plant these as like an energy food. And we can just plant the rest of these. Oh god, and our mayonnaise is done. My inventory is a mess, oh my god. Secret note. Okay, so it has to be... What time is that? Like... $8 p.m.? Where even is that? That's a bush by a bridge. Okay, these cryptic notes. When I reach 6 months old, will you play Resident Evil? I'm planning... Okay, fine. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, cows. Hello. We need to plant more grass and stuff around here. That is fact. I was planning on doing maybe Resident Evil for like spooky season, but oh god. I'll try my best. I can't say I'm gonna like it, but I'll try. Okay, now you have been milked. We can make more cheese. And we can make mayonnaise. And we have some jam ready. Let's go. Look at us making the money. I'm with garlic. Anyone who ships 100 bulbs? Okay, so I just have to put it in the shipping bin now, is what they're saying. I think. I hope. Okay. Okay, Boo, you're out of the way. Good boy. You are a good boy. There we go. Now we can water you. But I do need to move these chests over one. But I don't want it to move back. That's the only thing. Oh, and it moved back. Of course. Okay, we'll keep it like that for now. I can't be bothered messing with the chests. We can do this, it's fine. Oh, but now I can't move from the back. Oh. We're gonna have to get a storage shed very soon. That is what I'm taking from this situation. We're gonna put these in here for now. Organize, organize. And I can ship the rest, right? Yes. Okay. We are on a roll. Like, literally, I can't even get to that chest at all. So we're gonna have to move these. Oh, Lord. Okay. No. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Keep going. Oh, but now I'm stuck, right? No, I'm not. Okay. We're vibing. We're good. Right. Okay. We do need to go to Cavern today. That is a priority. I'm gonna ship all of this. And I need to find my watering can. Our mayonnaise is going well also. Hello. We will soon have an chicken egg pyre. Egg pyre? Oh my god, empire. Khaleesi, what is wrong with you? What are you on, Khaleesi? That is the question. Okay, this is gonna be a perfect space for bees. That is what I'm telling myself anyway. This will eventually be tree tapping also. I want to take you. And I want to take you. We're going this way. Because I heard that if you put something on top of grass, it will continue spreading. Because animals can't, like, eat what's underneath it. So hopefully that is the truth. Give me a few moments, everyone. An ad is about to start, so I'm going to put us into the be right back screen, and I'm just going to play the ad. And we will be back in just a moment. Okay, to anyone subbed, I will just chat away. But we have to go and see the hippo lady today. She is definitely there somewhere. I'll just wait for ad to finish. I've also got coffee, so I'm very happy. And we will move over onto our game screen. But we are not going to move from this position. Apart from to do this. Okay. I do need to water the dog. Move the bee house. All the fun things. I also need to get the image up of the farm on the side of me, so I don't have to keep bringing it up for everyone else. It is here on my screen. There we go. Now I can always have it up and not forget to bring it up for you guys, which is great. Okay, ad should have finished now. Welcome back to anyone. We were just having a little coffee break. Okay, so we can sell this duck mayonnaise. And we do need to go and see the lady with the hippo, so that we can see if she's got anything we need. But she might. What have you missed, Puli? Well, you missed me adding a quote. If you want to scroll up, you can. Oh, and about Elden Ring, yes. Orb asked if I would play Elden Ring after he's been subbed for 7 months, and I said maybe. It is in the works. I'm just a big baby. You approve of the quote, Rod, about shirtless Leon? Did you see it? Yeah, shirtless Leon. Why put a shirt on such a beautiful man? Am I right? Okay, what do you have for me? Parsnips? eel, jazz seeds, sashimi, starfruit, beet, glazed yam, spiceberry, shad, oak resin. What does a rare seed get me though? That's the question. Lady, you don't have anything I want or need. I'm not happy. We might go and fish near Krobus also. Just because he's cute. I also need money. We need to go to Skull Cavern, but I need to make bombs for that. We have so much to do. So much to do, so little time. Our horse can't go through that. They better not hurt Bucko, I'm telling you. I will cry. He is a little baby of your cuteness. Let's go, Bucko. Okay, he just had to get the last hit. How many coffees have been redeemed, you mean in total? Or just today? Today only 2 coffees have been redeemed. But 3 happy flaps. I did bring my scythe, let's go. You might need another one. Oh my lord. You cannot have another one, Puli. You only get 1 per stream. We've talked about this multiple times. Let's see if we have any leaks down here. I don't think we do. Oh my god. Bucko, we're stuck, buddy. It's okay. Oh, we do. We do. Parsnips, let's go. Oh my god, we have so many. That's so good. Does that mean I can get down these sewers? Oh, I can. I just come in this way. Interesting. I want to fish in here quickly. Oh my god, I need that dog. That is so cute. Oh god. Okay, I need to concentrate. No. Fish in a hat. Calm down. Okay, what did we get? Mutant carp. Let's go. I've caught one of the legendary fish. Let's eat. Okay, I can tick that off our list now, which is so good. I'm quickly gonna do that. Where is it? Mutant carp. Let's go. And I think that's the only fish we needed in the sewers. We have another one that we need to get from the desert. We need one from Pirate Cove. I don't know where the mutant bugbear is. And the south end of Arrowhead Island in Cindersap Forest. But we got a fish from here. And that's what we needed. It's the only one we needed from here, actually. A very fine looking specimen, if you ask me. Okay. There's the hat mouse. I know that in a mod you can marry the hat mouse, which seems very interesting. Not sure if I'd want to romance the mouse or not. I'm trying to get all the fiber I can. That is a big bird. Why does it look like it's gonna steal my horse? What the heck? Crazy bird. Okay. I think... Wait, is this already? No, it's not. Our greenhouse definitely probably needs to go back a bit. Why did I hear a weird water noise? What the heck? Put all my tools in here. Materials in there. The mutant carp is gonna be going with me. That is for sure. He's gonna go in our fish collection chest. Oh god. I take my eyes off the screen for like 1 second. And I run into things. We go to sleep now. And we made some money. We're still not making enough money. Not enough for me, in my opinion. We definitely need to start upping our numbers, guys. We are not doing so hot in the money department right now. Because all our crops are just not with it. Okay. Okay, we have a good humor day. Do we go to Skull Cavern? I'm really craving a fresh apricot. I haven't been able to find one at the store. Okay. What do I need to do? I need an albacore for Gus. An apricot for Emily. And that's it, I think. Maybe? Picked up the giant stump, yeah. Okay, let's get an albacore. I've only got one. I do believe, yes. Gus can have it, I suppose. And I think I have an apricot. I'm not 100% sure. There, apricot, okay. And I need to move this back slightly? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know for sure. Okay, everything in here is watered and good to go. Check on the animals, then we need to make some explosive ammo. And then we can go to Skull Cavern, which I'm so scared for. Oh my god, our first iridium milk, let's go. Wally has no milk. Why not? Our first iridium milk though, that's so good. Hello everyone. Do not eat the albacore. I just need to grab... okay. We have another dinosaur egg also. Which I don't mind. I'm gonna make some more dinosaur mayonnaise. Okay. Let's get everything we need ready for the Skull Cavern. We're gonna need our sword, our slingshot, our spicy eel, our mayonnaise, and our bombs. That is for sure. I'm gonna put these down here for now. Our food can go over there. think it was jade that she liked for the bombs, right? Oh, it was rubies. I only have... Maybe I'll take one. And then what do I need for explosive ammo? Iron bar and coal. We're gonna have to get smelting on this. And we're gonna make some more bombs too. For a bomb we just need iron ore and coal, okay. We can make a few bombs. Here we go, 40 bombs. Oh lord, we're gonna need so much more food. And we're gonna need our pickaxe. Do I have any more food is the question here. We can check inside. We'll take our pink cake for an emergency and our coffee. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna leave these in here and we'll take them for... We will take them for the mission tomorrow, maybe. Right now I just want to go. I want to zoom. And should we take a totem? What do I need for a totem? I don't have honey. I do not have honey. I could maybe use a beach totem just in case. In case things go straight to shit, I'll just teleport to the beach. That seems better than dying. I didn't bring my hoe again. Oh goddamn. But we have all these, so I'm gonna take them. And now we wait for Pam, the drunk. Here she is. She takes her sweet ass time. Also, I wish the Stardew Valley music was consistent and didn't just stop and play randomly. I wish it just played all the way through. Okay. Yes, we want to go to Calico Desert. Please and thank you. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I don't know if we are. Okay. We can do this. We've got this. We're gonna buy another spicy eel for luck. That's 2 spicy eels. Let's go. I still can't believe I haven't found a prismatic shard, but it's okay. You're ready? I'm glad you're ready. I'm not. Oh my god. Okay. Do not use a bomb yet, Khaleesi. Not you. Already? How are you here already? Okay. Now we need to shoot these. I need to get better at shooting these, for one. Come on, you're meant to be in good humor today. Therefore, I should just have a ladder fall on the sky. Or at least a hole. Something, game. I just want to see how far we can go today. The most we've gotten is 30. Okay, I just did that to myself. Oh, Lord. I'm not good with this weapon. At all. I need to get the ring that doesn't let slimes hurt me. That would be so good. This is not a good luck day. I think I was being scammed. There we go, it was right there. That's so annoying. These little buggers hurt a lot. And they do not die easy. I'm gonna eat- oh god, I hear them. I hear them. Where are they? There it is. One. The fact I haven't found a prismatic shard yet is killing me. Or another spicy eel, let's go. He angry. He is so fucking angry. Look at his little eyes. He's like a demon. I need to drop down like 100 levels, please. Thank you. That is ideally what we need to do. Okay, okay, that's a lot. Oh my god. Why am I like this? I'm so scared. I'm just bombing it. You can't be messing around. Oh god. Dude, out my way. We need to bomb this too. Oh my god. Let me put my bomb down. Let me put the bomb down. That's gonna hurt me, but I have to go. Oh my lord. Why are they everywhere? Tempered broadsword? What the heck is that? Okay. He hurt. He owie. I'm gonna jump down the hole. Jump in. Okay, we fell 5 levels. It's okay. Did it hurt that much? It did. Okay. We're gonna eat our mayonnaise. And we're gonna go. Who would have thought mayonnaise would come in clutch, huh? My guy, I needed... Thank you very much. My lord. I don't want to take damage. This is like speed mining 101. Oh my god, I hear him. I'm gone. Let's go. My guys, I just want to get through. Thank you. Oh my god, we found a chest. What the heck? What is this? A rain totem? Let's go. I'm gonna eat another spicy eel. We'll enhance the luck. Let's go. Hardwood, I will take. No. I'm just gonna drop a bomb. Down a mayonnaise. Okay, this floor is not that big. But he's hunting me! What the heck? Fuck off. Oh god. Why do I do this to myself? I actually really enjoy this slingshot. Oh god, oh god. How is anyone ever gonna get down to the lower levels? Please tell me. Oh my lord, oh my lord. How am I ever gonna get to the lower levels at this rate? Oh, we had a ladder right here. I just wasted all that bomb. Okay. It's okay. We're doing fine. Oh god, no I'm not. Go away. Go away. I missed the slime. We're just passing through. Thank you. Oh my lord. They hurt like hell. Please take us, like, so far. We need to go really far. Oh god, no. I don't want this. Please leave me alone. Oh, okay, I'm gone. Thank you. Oh my lord. I'm just going straight in. I need to go like 5 levels? Okay. Die. Come on. I'm gonna eat our spicy eel soon. I need the iridium, but Can't be wasting time. We have to go. Okay, I'm eating the pancake. That's gonna save us. Okay. Not the ghosts. I hate the ghosts. Oh my god, I need food. I need food. Spicy eel. Ah! Out my way, out my way. Oh my god. We didn't get anything from that. Nope, 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 nope. We need to not panic and just drop bombs. I died! No! No! I'm such an idiot. I blew myself up. We were on like 48. I'm so sad. What did I lose? What did I lose? Okay. Not too much. Damn it, I was doing so good. Right, Apple? I was trying my best. But we got a load of stuff, I suppose. God damn it, I can't believe I died. We got another secret note. The creatures known by some as forest spirits or jonos are said to appear in an abandoned building after they've gone to seed. As a general rule, when humans leave and nature begins to reclaim her territory, the Junimos will undoubtedly appear. Folk wisdom holds that the Junimos display some kind of resonant affinity with gemstones that are placed inside their little huts. Also, it's said that raisins are their favorite food, but they are too shy to take them directly from the hand. Of course, all of these claims come from dubious, unverified sources. As far as I know, even the mere existence of these creatures has never been proven. I'll tell you one thing, they're definitely real. But let us drop these things off. What is that? 29 to 44. Okay. We're gonna put our things that are gonna help us in there. We're gonna melt some more copper also. We're gonna have to save for our next adventure into the Skull Cavern. I'm quite impressed we got to 48 though. I think I just started panicking a bit too much. Which obviously isn't gonna help me if I panic. I think I just need bombs and just run like crazy. Queen of Swords. We now can make pizza. Thank you. I'm fortune teller. Okay, they're in good humor again. Maybe I'll just go to the regular mines. We have potatoes, which is good. It's a good day. We love potatoes here. I need to plant some more stuff, I do believe. Okay, anything that's not of like the best quality can go. Because we don't need anything that's not good. Oh, I have strawberries. I can make strawberry seeds, right? Yes, I can. Let's go. Right, and then we can sell these. Make some money. And it's Mayor Lewis's birthday, so I'm gonna plant these in the greenhouse. I feel like that's gonna be a good place to put them. Although nothing in there's grown yet. But I think it's fine. Okay. Let's sort out our animals. We are definitely gonna have to start collecting our cheese and mayonnaise again. Just so we have what we need for the skull cavern again. And we have another duck feather. Let's go. I'm not entirely sure what to do with the duck feathers after I've completed the bundle, but I'll keep it because it's pretty. Someone's bound to like duck feathers, right? That's my motto. Okay. And we need to see what Mayor Lewis likes as a gift. Where is Mayor Lewis? Where are you? He likes all of the Universal. We can give him a jade for his birthday, it's fine. Okay, Krobus likes diamonds. We can give him a diamond. And the dwarf likes amethyst. Okay. Although all the gifts I've given him, I don't think he's... Yeah, we haven't got a single heart with him. And I have... How have I not got hearts with really anyone at all? I've been doing all these, like, missions for them. Interesting. Okay, let's get more copper. I think I'm gonna have to make a little, what do you call it? Furnace area. Just because I need to smelt faster than what I currently am. We'll put that in there. Hello, Bree. Beautiful. I love what you've done there. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Yes, my avatar is beautiful. I agree. The artist did an incredible job. But welcome in. How are you? I hope you've had a good day, or you're having a good day. Let us go, and we have quest items as well that we can give in. Wherever I put them, that is. Here, okay. Okay, back on the horse, let's go. Today we Well, we just got to level 45 in Skull Cavern and then I blew myself up with a bomb. So we have to like gather materials to make some more bombs, but I'm also trying, now that it's level year 2, I'm trying to up my relationship with everyone. So yeah, I need the mayor because it's his birthday today. There you go. Yeah, I remembered your birthday. So now we need to give an apricot to Emily. I need to remember what she looks like. Blue hair, okay. But I've become addicted to Stardew Valley. It's a problem. All I want to do is play Stardew Valley. Are you also into Stardew Valley or any games like Stardew Valley? To see what the lady has as well. Because I started playing the game when it first came out, but I could never like get past like spring or summer the first year. Because I just got so overwhelmed, but now I'm like fully obsessed. A pike, refined quartz, spring onion, halibut, peach, gold. Oh, now she brings the puffer fish. I don't need the puffer fish. Nothing there that I need. Lady. Oh, you like Palia too? I love Palia. I took a little bit of a break from it just because I burnt myself out from playing so much. But I'm currently now just catching up on everything that I missed in preparation for the new update of the Highlands, which I'm so excited for. We finally get mounts, Brie. Finally. It's only been like 2 years. Is she in here? No, they're all praying. Oh, no. Blue hair. Blue hair we need. I can't wait for the mount. I'm gonna be like on it straight away. Also a new marriage candidate. He looks so gorgeous. I don't know where Emily's gonna be, if I'm honest with you. I at least know Gus is in the bar. Here you go. I don't want to buy, I want to give you this fish. Sniff, sniff, what's that? Something smells like albacore. Ah, you brought it. Thanks a million. You are very welcome. What else have we got here? Bring Emily an apricot. Okay. I also I don't know what amaranth is. I need to find it. What's your favorite thing to do in Palia? We have not been here in a little while either, so we'll forage if there's anything here to forage. Another lost book, let's go. Especially I do love doing cake parties. They're so much fun. And I like plushie hunting and fishing. They're like some of my favorite things to do in Palia. Where is this woman? I just need to give her an apricot. Oh, okay, okay, that's great. I'm gonna have to wait until the fall then to give her that. I'm currently looking for Emily. She is eluding me, it seems. I don't know where she is. By now you think I would know the villager locations, but I'm just so bad. Oh my god, Haley. Be nice to your sister. Was Emily in her house? Did I just zoom straight past her? I will zoom. There. That's her, right? Blue hair. Let me quickly check. I don't want to give it to someone. Yes, okay. And there's the apricot. Oh, you follow through. Thanks. This looks delicious. You are very welcome, Emily. Oh my god. I need to start remembering the people. I also need to start giving people gifts. But I'm just so bad. Caroline likes fish tacos. No, that's fine. Sometimes my brain, I just like miss things that are right in front of my eyeballs, so it's okay. I didn't take it in a condescending way, you're fine. Okay. I need to move so many things, it's ridiculous. Literally, Chris, I am blind. You know me by now. Maybe we'll just clear up some stuff on the farm. Cherry bomb. Oh no, everyone's laughing at me. What was I doing? Oh god, where's my pickaxe? I also lose all my stuff, even though I try and be so organized. I don't know how it happens. Oh my god, now you're bringing the short thing in. My poor height. It's only because you're like freakishly tall. Thank you so much for the follow, Bree. Welcome into the lair. I hope your time here is very cozy. If you have any issues, just let me or one of the mods know. And we will help you out. We do also have a Discord, so if you want to join our community over on Discord, please do that. There is no pressure though. Just enjoy your time. Okay, maybe we can make some more wild seeds, possibly, if I have the things for it. You're not average height, you're freakishly tall. No, I don't want to damage my crops. Average height, yeah, whatever. Whatever you say, Chris. Okay. I don't know why I have a random path block just there, but okay. We need to get some foraging seeds. That is for sure. But I sell everything, so what am I gonna do? Let's move some of this stuff, actually. Let us move some of this stuff for now, anyway. Because I think... What was I gonna do here? Okay, my house did go further to the left. Interesting. I kind of want to move you over to Mr. Chest. Yes, I do talk to my chests. And I'm just moving them around like this because it's so much easier. Chris, you probably wish you were average height so you didn't have to pay for special shoes. Because you have giant feet. I think I'm gonna put this just behind here also. I bet. It's okay, Chris. I actually don't. Okay, my furnaces went all the way on the other side, but I think for now, for the sake of convenience, I'm gonna put them up here. And I'm gonna put the recyclers here. Okay. And now I need to move all of this over there. Which I don't think is gonna be fun. One thing I don't like is moving things around. Hello, Apple. Thank you so much for lurking. I hope you're doing well. Everyone, make sure you keep hydrated. It is Apple. Apple's here. Apple's lurking in the shadows. We're just gonna move all our ores over here for now into here. Then we'll move the big chest over and organize it all again. Yes, Apple is Revenant. No. I'm sure Apple would be like someone adorable like Lifeline or Watson. Okay, let us put now all these back in. Lurk napping. Love that, Apple. Enjoy your lurk nap. Okay. We have something organized. Look at us go. I do need to make more of... It's not past nap time. It's never past nap time. How dare you? Was it copper or... I think, maybe? Yes. I'm gonna make 2 more. And then we can actually really start smelting some stuff. Oh wait, no, I don't want stone in there. It is never past nap time, Chris. What are you saying? It is the perfect time for a nap. I would 100% nap right now. Oh my god, ouch. Chris, that hurt. You just bonked my head. Okay. I don't know where Linus's blackberry basket is. And I do need more hardwood. How much hardwood do I have? 78. Okay. I also want to tidy up a few of these statues. And my rare crows will at some point be displayed. I think I'm just gonna leave my favorite one out. I love Mr. Parsnip Face. Because he reminds me of the one from Studio Ghibli. Do these actually work as scarecrows or no? I hope they do. Follow the road behind the bus? Oh my god. Bree, you are saving me. You are saving me so hard right now. Thank you. I'm gonna put all my statues in here for now. Okay, that's my junk. My junk can go over here. I can't wait to have a little shed. Yes, Bree has the brain. We love it. There. Okay, all my statues are in here. We're gonna go looking for a berry basket tomorrow. Okay, we made some money. That's good. I'm waiting for all my star fruit to grow. Do you have any tips for Skull Cavern, Brie? Because I feel like it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big problem for me. Oh god, all the animals. Make as many stairs as I can. Okay. So I need to collect lots of stone. That is what I am taking from this message. Because I was just making bombs. But bombs are kind of expensive. Bree is the brain. Chris is the muscle. Lucy is the I am the coffee. Don't drink the milk. No, we need to put it in the cheese thing. Okay. And I need to put more grass out for these little guys. Is my duck? Where's my duck? There. He was hiding. Hopefully my rice will be done soon also. Look! Oh my god, we finally got an apple. We've only been waiting like half a century. Save or jade on Sundays. The desert trader trades jade for stay. I knew that's why I would be making jade in the crystallarium, because I was like, I swear I need jade for something. Now I know why I'm making jade. Okay. I think I have a box of it over there. I'm gonna move my crystallarium. And I'm gonna put it over here for now. And put my jade in. Yeah, I have 52 jade right now. So once I get some more crystallariums, that should be good. I need to go mining, I think. Because I need some more iron. Oh, water the dog. Let's go find a berry basket. So, behind the bus? This way? Or do we have to go the other way? Oh god. Other way, okay, this way. Now I just have to find it. What is that? Oh, so I can put a battery in that. Okay. You found the berry basket. Yay! It looked like a flower pot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Hello, Pam. Let's go to the mines for now. We'll give this to Linus. My basket, thank you. This means a lot to me. You are very welcome. Here's a daffodil. Ray, you have saved me again. We need to get our foraging up. We also need to mine over here. Yeah, it's like sometimes it's a little overwhelming, the amount of stuff that you have to do for this game, but then it's just so addicting. And I'm trying not to search things up. Obviously I have like the wiki, but I don't want to like search things up. So I was just looking everywhere for that basket. I still have not found a prismatic shard though, which is crazy to me. I know they're super rare, but like, damn it. No hints or like just telling me where it is. That's fine. You very much helped me a lot then. Thank you. I do. Sometimes my little brain just needs all the help it can get. Listen, okay, Chris, I've only face planted the wall like 100 times. I've only died by face planting the wall 100 times also. Ooh, I leveled up. Let's go. What level was that gonna make me? Let me see. Mining. Ooh, okay. Let me not be the yes, I'm mining level 10, finally! We're almost level 10 for a lot of things. It's just combat we need to work on. I need to get all the, I try my best, okay? Just you wait. Okay, what do we get from you? Skeleton mask? Ooh, okay, vampire ring. That's good. Let's check how many of these we've done. Okay, we have to do so many more slimes and void spirits. We've done bats, skeletons, and cave insects. We have to do more duggies, more dust sprites, more rock crabs, more mummies. Oh my goodness. We have so many more to do. So I think we're gonna have to spend at least a day in the mines soon. Just to kill monsters. What does Demetrius like? Would he like a ruby, maybe? Hi Thank you. This is a very interesting specimen. You are welcome. Thank you so much, Bree. Take care of yourself. And thank you so much for sticking around and following today. I will see you in the next one. We are gonna be... The heck is that? It's like a little thing with legs. What the heck? I need to set up a better tree farm on here. Oh my god. There is so much that I need to do. I also need to level up my foraging. I just don't know what's the best to do that. I need dandelions. I wonder if I kept any. I usually sell everything. It's my weakness. Okay. And then some copper. You can put all that in there. Everything I need to recycle. I have one dandelion. Which is not a lot, but it gets me 10 seeds, I suppose, so it's fine. I'm gonna save all that. I also need some more grass starter. Okay, we need to go on a big fiber hunt. Okay, we have eggs here. We can plant these. And we have more potatoes. You've scared off 2 crows. You're so fabulous. Do not eat the potato. As much as you would like to. Okay, you can get sold and so can you. I need to move our bees at some point. We're gonna need a lot more honey. And I need to check on the greenhouse. Which is doing fine. Boo is fine. Okay. Maybe we can chop some trees. Oh. Because we have so many trees that we need to chop. I can't wait to get that other star drop Krobus as well. It's pricey, but it's gonna be worth it. these damn little trees. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm feeling exhausted, but there's so many trees. Why are there so many trees everywhere? It's so annoying. They are quite literally everywhere. That's all you hear. That's because I'm literally just bonking trees right now. I think the carrots are good for... Oh wait, did I make carrot seeds? I did. That's fine. We can always use more carrots. Mind out of the gutter, Chris. Literally, I need to hit them down. Look at me with my little axe. It's getting late. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Are you winding me up now? I think you are. Okay, collect the wood and run. Oh my god, that was so fucking close. Oh my god, okay. Level 10 mining. Choose a profession. Chance to find geodes have doubled or gems worth 30% more. I don't know. I don't sell really much. So do I go for the excavator? Yeah, I think so. Ooh, I'm level 10 farming. Let's go. Befriend coop animals quicker. Incubation time cut in half. I think I'm gonna do coop master. Okay, hopefully that means like we can find prismatic shards quicker. I hope. Fortune teller. What is our fortune? Okay, they're in good humor. That's good. Okay. Oh wait, do we have any birthdays? Let us check. It's springtime, right? Let's look. On the 10th. Okay, tomorrow we have Vincent's birthday. And Vincent, like... he likes snails. But he also likes jade. We can give him an emerald. I have loads of emeralds. We can give him one of those. That's completely fine. Okay, Khaleesi, I've got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats, shear your sheep, gather eggs, and pluck your woolly rabbits all on its own. It's considered a luxury item, so I'm charging 25,000 gold. Oh my goodness. Money. Money, I don't have that kind of money, woman. What the heck? What do you think I am? Blue jazz honey. Yeah, we got some new honey. We're gonna have to get some more garlic because we need so much more. We can put... Don't eat the garlic. How much more do we have to send off? Oh my god, we've only done 20. I don't know if that's gonna make... We're gonna have to up our produce. Okay. Okay, we've got this. Does it only give us one seed? Oh my god, one seed? Interesting. Okay, we're gonna plant more garlic. And we're gonna put the mixed seeds over here. We're gonna go and get some garlic seeds actually today. Wait, what did I just throw out? I don't know what I just threw out or why I'm throwing that out. Oh my lord. Why am I like this? Go to the gold farm? Oh my lord. I think I'm just gonna sell that stuff. Because I don't need it. I don't think I need it anyway. I'm gonna just sell it. Okay. How is that gonna help me in Stardew Valley? Rich bitch. Okay, we have more goat's milk. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. We're making all the cheese. You're yapping. I need an armadillo XP farm with silverfish. That's the one I made in my one world. And it is very good. Although I think I need more armadillos. Right, okay. When is this gonna be done? Okay, I need my scythe and then my rice will be done. I do have one, I just need to make more armadillos and put them in, but they're just so cute. And I feel like I'm torturing them, which I technically am, but ugh. We need to get more hardwood too. Yay, we finally have rice. Let's go. Unmilled rice. Okay, I need to mill the rice, it seems. And I think I have more rice seeds. Yes, I do. Here. I also have another strawberry that I can put in the seed maker. Oh my god, these star drops take forever. When is my coffee gonna be done? I should have put some grow fast fertilizer on these. Okay. Why does that sound like a sheep? I don't have a sheep. Don't want anyone getting out. Okay. Let us go to the mines, I think. Where's my sword? There's my sword. We have done everything mostly on the farm today. That we can, at least. Hello, Boo. You are so cute. Okay. We have monsters to kill. Ooh. Jack be nimble, Jack be thick. He a thick boy. We want to go mines. Right. And I think it's like 65. We need dust sprites and ghosts. Dust sprites and ghosts is what we need. And so many slimes. Come here, you. I wish you could have a little journal page that tells you how many of each monster you've killed, so it just make it a little bit easier to keep track, because you have to just keep going back and forth to the field, which is annoying. I don't need a bat. But I do need to start collecting stairs for Skull Cavern. These things make it look like you can go through them as well. I feel tricked. I never get lucky with monsters. Or at least the monsters that I need. I don't need bats anymore. So it's so annoying that all I'm getting is bats. I need hardwood, not normal wood game. We haven't even hit 1 mil yet. How is that? We need to get on this money grind and we need to do it quickly. Did I level up in combat? Yes. Finally. I think it was my least leveled up skill. Yes, so now we just have to get level 10 foraging and combat. And then we can do the next load of leveling up. Oh god. I've also never found an ancient seed. So that's a prismatic shard and an ancient seed I've never found. I'm starting to feel like I'm unlucky. You will die by my sword, sir. Yes. We need a floor with lots of enemies. So this is perfect. So many cave carrots. How can that still hit me, but I can't hit you? How is that fair? It's not fair. You meanies. We're gonna leave. We're storming off. We've almost got enough money though for the star drop from Krobus, which is good. We're gonna melt more iron. Frozen geode I didn't have any more of. Okay. It's 1 AM. Okay. Level 9 combat, let's go. So we've got a squid, ink, ravioli, and an iridium band. So close to leveling up to 10. I want to see quickly what the iridium band does. Where is it? Is that it? Glows, attracts items, and increases attack damage by 10%. Okay, that seems interesting. Warrior occasionally infuses. I need to figure out which rings are the best, because I know you can infuse rings when you get to the furnace. And I can make a weird soupy thing now, right? Where is it? Monsters have a small chance to drop double loot. You have a slightly greater chance to find mystery boxes. Greater chance to find items in the trash. Okay. Ooh, that gained defense. Interesting. Okay, yeah, 48 on the level mines. I want to see what that recipe was that we had. Where is it? Squid ink temporarily protects from debuffs. And it gives you a +1 in mining. Interesting. I do need to get a mill so I can make flour. But yeah. I think we're going to go ahead and just end the stream here, guys. We'll be coming up onto that 3-hour mark anyway. So thank you everyone who has come in and joined me today. Thank you to all those who have followed. It means so much to me. And we have almost hit our 200 follower goal, which means we're going to be doing an extra long stream at some point. Yes, we will be raiding. I will put our raid message up, so you can feel free to copy and paste that into the chat when we go on over. And I think we are gonna go over and raid someone who we have raided before, Dragman. He is a I think he's an African streamer. Thank you so much, Apple. Let me see. Yeah, okay. But yes, copy and paste that message if you would like, and I will see you on Saturday. I will put a voting poll up for what we're gonna play. Again, have a wonderful evening and good night.